Good morning and welcome back to the program. What's that the sound of? Oh, I know. I know the sound of that. That's the sound of about 30 or 40 more people quitting the industry. Now, I don't know about you, but it's a morning like this where it just makes me just want to give up. And that's pretty much what's been going on for a long period of time in my life. As soon as I start sniffing around, getting excited, if you will, for some opportunities in the stock market, poof, they're all gone. Oh, there goes another one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, and there goes another one. How are we possibly going to make money in a market where every morning we come in and most of the opportunities are done? Now, I know you're telling me to shut the fuck up right now because, wait a second, these two markets that gapped down on Monday and Tuesday, we had some nice movement during the day. I know. But this is the kind of day where it just kind of ruins whatever you did over the last 2 days, doesn't it? You're sitting there, maybe you're thinking about going short. Maybe you're trapped short right now, like this guy. Maybe we're thinking about buying some stocks that were finally getting down to a price where you thought made some sense to hang on to, maybe make some investments. Oh, not anymore. Everything's up 3 points. Guess I'm going to be sitting back and watching now. Just as you read the headline, how November was a month where, didn't live up to expectations. But that kind of made sense also, because what did you think was going to happen? After September and October were fantastic months, we had to take a breath, and now we'll make it all back in about 2 days. Welcome to the wonderful world of investing. Just when you think something's not going to happen or it's going to happen, then it happens. Then it doesn't happen. Then it does happen. Then it doesn't happen. Then it does happen. All right, well, like I said, we're back to sitting around, I guess. What's the point, right? What's the point? One thing's for sure is we were talking about Google yesterday, okay? Now, whatever the headline was, the stock just went from $630 to $550. Did you think it was not going to bounce? Oh, so they were going to buy out some company? Oh, it's going to change everything? Oh, everyone's thinking, they gave all their employees raises. This ruined the company. You're still not catching on, right? You're not catching on. It's all manipulated. As soon as you start thinking one way, you got to go the other way. So I haven't been in the chat room. I've been in and out. And I know you guys weren't paying attention because half the time you guys aren't paying attention. You don't pay attention. You probably got U's on your report card for paying attention in class. I suggested, hey, if you want to take something, you want to give something a shot, let's go with some Google options that expire on Friday. And I went the conservative route. And I'll show you the trade later. What I bought was a $560 call with $7, and I sold the $565. I'm sorry. Sorry, we had a 10-point range on this trade. Yeah, this is awesome. Let's see where we're at before I start getting a little giddy. Alright, so we bought the 560 for 7. And we sold the 570 for 3. Okay, so the 560's at 950 and the 570's at 430. So right now we're netted. Not much of a profitable trade. We're hoping that the stock gets to 570. That was the trade, and try to keep the 3 on the 570 call and make 3 points on the 560 call. I risked 4 points to try to make 6 or 7, thinking that the stock will probably bounce 10 points. Live television. So, there's nothing to do except now look for the fade. What's the fade? When the market gaps one direction, normally it's usually a gap down that they're trying to sucker us out of the bull market, and we buy stocks on the gap down. When the market opens up, NASDAQ up 47, you're really going to start piling into stocks in the morning? Of course not. You're going to either, if you were brave enough to buy some stocks yesterday into the close. And it's funny how they actually sold the market off a little bit more into the close. And I was saying how we never get a sell-off into the close. And that also shows strength, because this is the strongest market that we've ever seen. I don't care what you've seen, whatever you've been in. Maybe you've been in the business longer than I have, about 1992, 82, maybe you've seen it all. Maybe you're a fossil, you've seen it all, right? This is the strongest market I've ever seen in my life. I don't care about volume, stochastics, Bollinger Bands. You know where you could take all that, right? You know where you could take it all, and you know where you could shove it. The market's not going down. The government's in control. Skynet, Matrix, it's all computerized. It's all driven, and there's nothing you could do about it. My latest philosophy is the baby boomer philosophy. All the baby boomers who are sitting there sweating, work their asses off to help America. You think the government's going to allow their 401ks and their pension plans to wallow and not get back to where they have some money to retire with? Of course not, you idiots. And that's what happens. As soon as you start thinking one thing, boom, we get a market like this. Anyway, U.S. Steel. U.S. Steel is a stock that over the last month and a half, if I was actively trading, which thank God I haven't done really a day trade probably since the Google earnings report. A little bit of trading here, a little bit of trading there. Nothing really. But the U.S. Steel, I think I'd be on the wrong side of that trade, on that stock, for the last month and a half. Every time it looked like it was going to do something, I was wrong. I was wrong every single time. Every single time. And you know, somewhere along the line, I probably would have got pissed off and shorted some Netflix, even though I said it was going to go to 200. You know, I probably would have gotten in the way. And I probably would have gotten long some Google, pissed off that I missed out on 20 points after it broke 600. So, the way I look at it, when you look at it from afar, it looks like, oh, look at all those great opportunities that I would have made money on. Bullshit. Bullshit. I definitely would have been losing money every single day on the U.S. Steel. Wrong about it every single time. Investing is still the way to go. I don't care about your doomsdayers. I don't care about what you say. The next 10 years are going to make the last 10 years a figment of our imaginations. We're not even going to believe it when we read about it in the almanacs that 10 years went by and nobody made money in the stock market, supposedly. When the Dow hits 20,000 and the Nas, you know, I'm going to start calling it the nazcrack 5,000 rally, because I could give a shit about the Dow Jones, you know? I don't own any U.S. Steel. I'm not into Alcoa anymore. Disney, 3M. I don't even know what's in the Dow Jones anymore. Intel in there, actually, Microsoft. Who the hell cares? That's going to 20,000. Nascrack, what are we going to say? 5,000 minimum or 6,000? We got to top where we came from, right? The dot-com bubble. We have to make that bubble back. The air is being put back in. And I know what you're saying. All the stagflation, inflation people, and all the money that's being printed, now it's all gonna wind up killing us in the end. Who cares? Live in the now. And right now, the market, all it's doing is trying to shake you out as U.S. Steel breaks 50, and we're not in it. Okay, so on that earnings report, when U.S. Steel came out, and everybody was wondering, oh, this is it. Now that they broke 40, their stock's going right back to 20. Remember, I know you said it. I know you said it. I know you did. I read about it. How you gave up on U.S. Steel, saying this is the one stock to stay away from. I know you said it. Okay.
I would much prefer Krull.